Okay, so this is from paper 3, and it's from the fieldwork section of that paper. And it's a 9 marker, so a bit of a stonker, a spag attached as well. So for one of your geographical inquiries, so we've got a choice here, to what extent were the results of this inquiry helpful in reaching your reliable conclusions? So 9 marks, so quite clearly on any 9 marker in any of the papers you're going to do, you need a balanced argument. And we know that because the command word is to what extent. So that means you need to give a balanced argument. So a good idea is to always do a plan. So what were some of the things that were reliable about our conclusion? That's going to formulate your first paragraph, and your second paragraph is going to be all about the negatives as well. So first paragraph, if we have a look about what was reliable. So firstly, it could be argued that my results were reliable at Site 1, so west end of the beach, and this is all obviously about the physical fieldwork, as 38.9 millimetres was the average. Site 2 was 29.1, and Site 3 was 18.5 as an average. This shows a clear decrease in sediment size, which agrees with the geographical theory that attrition reduces the size of stones in longshore drift. This conclusion is also reliable, so signposting back to the question, as my survey covered the whole length of the beach and we took averages so that my findings were represented in this way. So quite clearly that first paragraph has outlined the advantages of this study using evidence as well. But let's look at the negatives. On the other hand, I only measured 20 stones at each site, which is not representative of the millions/billions of stones on the beach to any significant extent. Some of my group members also ignored the heel-to-toe method to achieve random sampling, picking shiny and attractive stones to measure instead, thus making my conclusion less reliable, linking back to the question again. Overall, so here's the conclusion. To some extent, my conclusion was reliable, but I would have a much greater sample size in future for it to be reliable to a larger extent. So why has this got 9 out of 9? Well, it's got evidence throughout. It's clear the person who's written this knows about the place they have studied. They've got their averages in there as well throughout. It's littered with examples. The other element is that it's structured really well. You've got one on the one hand, on the other hand, and a conclusion. So that 3-paragraph approach. And the conclusion just needs to summarise what you think overall.